Weeks 13, 14, and 15 are going to take us to the end of the semester. So let's go over this particular module selection that you will be working with. First, there's some things to post. We want some active, lively postings to take place in our classroom. This is a time of the semester where sometimes posts fall off the radar for the district, and we want to make sure that we have a lively classroom. And you have great things to talk about. You are going to be writing a masterpiece. This is going to be something of your own creation. You are the master of this universe that you will be creating. It's fantastic. There are some things that need to be included in this narrative that you will be writing, and it's going to be wonderful, and you want to share it with your Cyber Cafe group. So these are the discussions that take place. Now you'll notice that there's a very first discussion. That's going to take place Monday or Tuesday of week 13. And you're just going to post the picture that you chose and say just a little bit about your initial thoughts about what you're going to do. You don't have to write a long discussion post for that one. Just let the rest of your class know which image you've chosen. Make sure you're not using the same image that somebody else in your group is using. Now, I don't care if they're somebody in a different group. I'm not a micromanager on that. But in our Cyber Cafe group, everybody should be working on a different picture. So the sooner you post that initial discussion, the better. Then you have your Cyber Cafe posts for the remainder of the project. And those will all take place in this same board. You'll post, you'll reply to other people's posts, and you will take everyone in your group along your journey with you to create your masterpiece. You can even ask questions during that. I've got a hang up with this particular character. Y'all, one time I was writing a story, and I had a 19-year-old protagonist, and she's also living in 2021. I wanted to make sure that her language was right. So I went into a Cyber Cafe and I said, say, I've got some dialogue problems with this character. She's 19. She's living in at that time it was 2020. She's living in 2020. What would she say in this situation? Students responded back to me with some ideas for phrases that she might use that would be more appropriate for the time, so forth and so on. A couple of little bonus assignments if you wanted to add some bonus grades. You're going to have some time over Thanksgiving to take a little bit of a break and that sort of thing. Speaking of Thanksgiving, we do have Thanksgiving coming up. And so we have two things that are due for this project. The proposal needs to be submitted before you leave for Thanksgiving break. When you come back from Thanksgiving break, you will complete the remainder of the assignment and turn in your final masterpiece here. Remember that you will be selecting an image from one of the two files of approved images. The only time you're going to use that image is for your title image. That way I can see where you're going with this. I know which image you selected, and I know kind of where we're going. So make sure that for your proposal, you use the actual image that you selected from the choices. Here's that page with another tutorial, and these are the images. Just click there and all the images will show. You'll select one, copy, save it to your desktop folder that you're going to have for your masterpiece. There are some more images there. So there are two different files of multiple images for you to choose from. Now, you'll be finding other images as you go along the way, of course, but this title image is very important for the... When this proposal is submitted, and you don't want to rush this, off you'll go to Thanksgiving break, and you can enjoy yourselves. I'll be out of town. Most of you will be out of town. We're going to take a break from all of this for that week. And then when we come back, we'll dig in and we'll get this final narrative masterpiece completed.